All right, so we're back, and today we're going to talk about how to do your content schedule. So, we've talked about those six content buckets, right? And I hope that you spent some time in kind of writing out under each content bucket, like your inspirational content, some content for that, your educational content, your entertaining content. So, I hope that really sparks some ideas for you. But what this calendar is going to do is it's going to make life even more simple for you. Okay. I don't want you stressing about social media content. I want you to be able to schedule this stuff out and do other stuff, right? Because you've probably learned how important content is, but you know that there's so much more that you can do. Okay. So if you're looking for a calendar to follow, you have your six buckets. And what you're going to do is you're going to look at your social media content from a weekly standpoint going forward. Okay. So you're going to look at it by the week. So this is going to allow you to post a couple of times per day and have a really, really cool variety of content. So, for example, on Monday mornings, we're going to pull from our inspirational content. Okay. So why did you become an entrepreneur? Did you have a light bulb moment or a long held dream? Make sure if you're watching this that you have already seen the social media content topics video before I go into this, because if not, this is not going to make any sense to you at all. Okay. You have to listen to the social media content topics in order for this to make sense. Okay. So Monday morning, you do your inspirational content, and I just put some more ideas on here for you. Take your audience behind the scenes, showcase any hurdles you've overcome. What impact do you want to make with your business? This is a really good morning, Monday morning piece of content. Share about how entrepreneurship comes with highs, sometimes it comes with lows. Talk about how you're providing value. So it's a really good Monday morning post. Monday afternoon, your educational content. This is where your pain points come into play, okay? And then Monday evening, you're going to do a piece of entertaining content. Now, let me pause because you may be asking, okay, Deb, I get it with the topics, but is that a reel? Is that a live? Is that a post? What if I'm on TikTok? So, this is where it's not a one size fits all, and it truly depends on what type of business you have and what you sell. Okay. So if I stay right here on Monday, let's say, for example, my inspiring content for the day, that's a reel, where I put the camera literally in my face like this. And I say, good morning, everybody. I just want to share for the girls who are suffering from oily skin this summer, try and rub some XYZ on your skin in the morning before you go out. It's going to stop you from sweating so much, and it's going to stop your skin from being oily and puffy throughout the day. Okay. That's a really easy way for you to, leverage some type of educational content or inspirational content to your audience. You could also say, hey, y'all, good morning. It's Monday. I just want to encourage y'all, have a good day. If you're chasing your dreams, don't stop. I remember when I first started, I felt like I could never get email marketing down pat. And now I'm doing it. So if I can do it, you can too. Boom. That's it. Doesn't have to be anything. Don't spin your wheels trying to make sure it's edited and it's got this and it's got the sparkles falling out the corner and all the transitions. That type of content is really is reserved for a certain audience. And if you're trying to establish just some foundational trust, you can just really be yourself. Okay. So you've got your Monday morning for inspirational content, Monday afternoon, your educational content, Monday evening, your entertaining content. That's three different types of content in one day. So you've inspired them. You showcase your expertise. This is also where if you have a call to action, like if you want them to book a call or something, you can add that on your educational post. Or you can also add that on your inspiring post also. And then your entertaining content, this is time for you to just spend time with your audience. Okay. I can't stress that enough. You can't just post content. I say post and log off because I don't want you connected to likes, but I do think it's important to know that you got to spend time with your audience. Okay. So Tuesday morning, we are going to do inspiring content. I've got a couple of prompt questions again here for you. Okay. And then Tuesday afternoon, we're going to do an engagement based post. So remember, this is when we ask them a question. Okay. So people love talking about themselves, and they'll be able to tell you more about what they need and what they're interested in. And then on Tuesday evening, we're going to do a social proof or testimonial post. And remember, like we talked about in the content topics video, if you don't have social proof, there is a work around that. But guess what? It requires work, money, and sacrifice. Okay, which are three things that we're just going to need for our business. And if we're not willing to do that, then we just won't get the results that we're hoping for. Okay, so look at this, y'all. So this is going to allow you to do 3 times per day. Let me go back to Tuesday right quick because I always talk about going live. So let's say, for example, your Tuesday afternoon post, you're gonna, instead of doing just a post-based engagement post, you're gonna go live. Or you're gonna say, if you sold shoes, you're gonna say, ladies, now tell me something. Is wearing high heels worth it? I know I've seen some cute shoes that hurt my feet so bad. Should I buy them? Do y'all buy high heels even though they hurt your feet? That's a reel. That's a live stream. That's a post. So take these topics and do with them what you can. The more video content, the better. The more personalized and you showing up on video is always going to be best. But play around with these and see what they respond to. Okay, it's not going to be perfect the first time. And let me add in here with this. This takes months and 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 years and years and years of consistency for the results that you want to see. Okay. You're not going to do this content schedule and in 30 days have life-changing income. You're not going to do this content schedule and in 90 days or 6 months have life-changing income. That is just not how social media works. It takes so much time for people to be able to get familiar with you. Remember, we talked about that know, like, and trust factor. They got to know about you, which takes time because most people don't even see your post on their timeline. So they may see something you posted 2 days later if they see it at all. So they've got to be caught. It's got to be the right content. It got to catch their attention. There are so many layers that you have to break through to get to the goal. Okay. They have to know you. Then they have to like you. So they actually have to start looking forward to your content, comment or at least paying attention to it, right? Some people buy and they never comment, but at least have to be paying attention to it. And then it has to be valuable to them or about the problem that they have to where they actually buy. So there are a lot of layers that you have to cut through, and simply being consistent with this for 2 weeks or 2 months is not going to yield those type of results. Okay. So if you're going to do something like this, I highly encourage you to start looking at it from a vantage point of a week at a time. That way you're focusing on week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4 of the month. Okay. That's going to make the idea of social media more digestible spinning everywhere, more digestible for you. And that way you can plan better. You'll get proactive. Okay. And you'll get more comfortable with looking at social media content for what it is, which is just one part of your business, one part of your marketing. Okay. It can't be all consuming. It's a great tool, but you can leverage it if you just calm down and probably get organized with it. So on Wednesday, you do the same format as Monday. Okay. So Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays, we do the same format. I've been doing this for so long. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I do this format. In the morning, it's inspirational content. Wednesday afternoon, it's educational content. And in the evenings, it's entertaining content. So that's Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. We follow that. Nobody is going to be sitting around thinking, oh my God, they also did an inspiring post for the past 2 Mondays. It doesn't ever register or click. Okay. That's just going to be the thing or method that you know in the back of your head. Okay. And every Tuesday and Thursday, we follow the same format with the content buckets, which is Monday mornings. Tuesday and Thursday mornings, we do inspirational content. In the afternoon, we do engagement. And in the evening, we do social proof. Okay. So that's a content schedule for you. I'm telling y'all this. It takes you out of the everyday overwhelm, and it also takes the guesswork out of it. You know that you need a lot of inspirational content. You can see that. You need a decent amount of educational content, so about 3 posts per week. You need your entertaining content, okay? You need 2 pieces of social proof a week, 2 pieces of engagement-based content a week, okay? You can do this. If you take you a day of the week and write it out for a week at a time. Record the videos at one time. If you're gonna do an inspirational video, go in your room, do this, say good morning, y'all, yada yada, do 5 of them and schedule out one for Monday, one for Tuesday, one for Wednesday, one for Thursday, one for Friday. Okay. You don't have to be tied to your phone every waking moment if that really doesn't fit into your life. Okay. So you may want to go hard and say, hey, I want to show up on the weekends too. So you can use these days for like a flexible mix of content. So this is where those hobbies or interests come into play, right? So you can share your weekend goals and how they connect to your long-term vision. So let's say if it's Saturday and you're out spending time with your family, you can say, after working so hard all week, I love being able to just hang out with my family, rest my mind, let me know why I'm doing this. So yada yada. Okay. You don't have to put people all in your business. Okay. Whatever that boundary is for you, that's okay. Okay. I post all the time, and there's a lot of stuff about my life that people just simply don't know. Okay. You draw the line. Okay. You can briefly share a hobby that you enjoy, or you could post, funny, entertaining, or relatable content to your business. Okay. Also, you can use these days to catch up on comments. You want to catch up on messages and when people are talking in the comments, which I know this is so hard to do because a lot of times I even miss this in my business, is just responding back to comments. But that's a good problem to have, right? Where the comments just kind of come in so much. Um, so your consistency is key. Again, do this every week. Focus at a week at a time. So that means I'm thinking about social, I'm planning social media like 4 times a month for week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. Okay. Be consistent. Please be consistent. Use visuals, use pictures, and use videos. Okay. So you can use posts, but if you got the TikToks, you've got the reels, you've got the shorts, that's just chef's kisses. Okay. Tailor the content to your specific brand, voice, and audience. So I know that AI is a thing, but don't go on your favorite AI tool like ChatGPT and just do what's 6 entertaining questions, what's 6 inspiring messages. That is the fastest way for people to scroll right past your content. It's going to be extremely robotic. It's not going to have that true personal connection that people need. So you do have to spend time spreading your business to the world. Yes, it's vulnerable. And yes, it takes a lot. But if you don't have the big bucks to have advertisement and investors, and you're leveraging social media, you have to be able to connect with people. Okay. So make sure that you're being authentic, make sure that you're being yourself. Make sure you also draw a line, right? Because you still want to be professional, but you don't want to be robotic. Do not just go in and use AI. It looks terrible, and we can 100% tell that a lot of the times it's AI content. Okay. And respond to comments and messages to build relationships. This has got to be one of the most important things that I wish I had. Well, I feel like I kind of realized it, but not as much as I do now. Know the people that are following you. Okay. Know who they are, where they live, what they're up to. Like, it's the key for you to be able to understand what to actually offer people. Okay. So I hope that this helps. This is your content schedule. So 3 times a day. Okay. Then we can do every day. And we're going to focus on doing this for a very long time to see results, y'all.